Good day from the Nagasaki Biopark. I've never been here before. This is another zoo on the island of Kyushu. Let's check it out. You may notice right away before getting in, they got llamas. For starters, parking is free. It is a very small parking lot, and as you pan around, you'll see at the entrance, they have animals before you even go in. That is awesome. There's a llama over there that you can just go up and pet, anything. And they got some macaws. Want to check that out. I'm really excited to see macaws again. They are my favorite type of bird, and I haven't seen any since coming to Japan. Hey, buddy. Just go right up to the llama. Look at him. As soon as you come in, you have this banner here indicating that 2020 was the 40th anniversary. There's even a stand here you can put your phone and take a picture in front of. Before we go into the main entrance though, if you look to the left, there's an area called Paw, Pet Animal World. I'm guessing it's an interactive pet experience thing. It does have an extra charge though. Looks like the llama is named Kurara. Don't touch from behind, but I like this right here. Beware, she might spit when unpleasant. And you even have some photos here to show you angry versus relaxes. Here's a look at your day prices. 2,000 yen for an adult, 14 for a senior, and 1,100 for children. At the ticket booth, it's a little interesting because they have cash-only vending machines where you can get your tickets at. Also, they have annual passes available for 8,000 yen. The biopark is open from 10 to 5 today and is open every day of the year, which is quite nice. I did not grab a map. We'll see if we can just kind of explore what we find. The ticket vending machine was really easy, and they do have an English language option if you prefer that. As soon as you walk in to the right, you have various restaurants. Looks like they have quite a few options. Some arcade machines, and even a rideable Pikachu. Here is a look at some of the menu items. I really do like their llama mascot they have here for the park. Got some different types of burgers here. Number 1, or popularity as the kanji reads. Almost at the entrance, but to the right, you have one of the souvenir shops, and I see they have Castella ice cream. I have not seen that one yet. This is really nice. As soon as you walk through the ticket booth and go up the stairs, you'll see they have some monkeys hanging out here on this little river on the right, and there's a route to the left. Might as well check out the monkeys while here. You can see this one was just climbing across that rope. And there's one over here hanging out on the roof. I like how these steps just kind of go all the way to the water. The water's rather murky, but there are some huge fish under here. Kind of want to walk up here first, but I'm just noticing there's macaws there, and there was some right here to the left. They're so quiet. They're easy to miss. Looking back down the stairs, that's where the entrance was. You'll see some macaws here. But look at this. It just keeps going. There's like several layers. You could walk around this dome. Just came into this caged area where you can play with these animals. They look like giant rabbits. And there's a food vending machine. You could pay 100 yen to get a capsule and then go feed them. So might as well check it out. I'm gonna go feed this little buddy over here. He looks kind of tired. Hey, wonder if you could pet. Yeah, look, you could pet him. These guys are nice. You want a food pellet? Oh, there he goes. Oh, there's another one. Here, you can have the rest of them. They really look like kangaroo rabbits, if I had to call them anything other than what they are. Continuing along, we have more llamas. Look at that guy's teeth. Hi! And it's funny because it's just like on this cliff of a forest. This whole park is in a forest. It's awesome. It says it's a flower dome, so let's go check it out. Wow, this is a really cool reveal as you walk through here. You can feel the climate change. It smells so nice. And just like that, I feel like I'm walking around at Animal Kingdom, mainly because of the weather in here. It's incredible. It's very hot and humid. Here's a neat little waterfall. Goes along this way, down, under, and continues along. There's also like, looks like a path. That's kind of wild. They're just hanging there. Look at the little feet, hand, claw things. Oh, and there goes the macaw. Look at him spread. He's waking up. Now's a good time to point out that there's a sign saying they might bite. Here's the macaw again. I wonder if this one is a little more lively because of the climate and environment he's in. looks like there's 2 floors here. Not sure how to get down here, but we'll continue along. Try to figure it out. There's another dome here with these little, I think they're called Hyrax? That's what the sign looked like it said. Oh, and there's a small one behind them. Continuing along to the right, there's even a mini Shinto shrine. Exiting the dome, looks like we go down that way. Let's take a look over here though. I see some animals down over there. Middle of the forest. There's 2 black lemur over on their own island. Looks like we're gonna keep going up. There are signs for a beaver. Not seeing one though right now. That would probably explain that wooden structure in the back though. Found the beavers. They're all tuckered out. Probably because their waterfall is not exciting enough. Another not so busy beaver. I like his little enclave there. And to the left, flamingos, but it looks like, oh, you can interact with them. This is super cool. You can go in and just like before, pay and feed the animals or just interact with them. Most of them are over here in the corner, well away from people though. I like that so far they have quite a few animal interaction things where you can just go into the area with them. It's pretty cool. And yet even more macaws. These ones seem lively. This opens up into a huge clearing. There's like insects over here. Looks like some food and other things. Another greenhouse maybe? Oh, I see some little meerkats over there. I don't know, we gotta check this out. Here's the meerkat exhibit. They're kind of all over the place at the moment. You can also get food over there and feed them. All right, finally found a map here. So this is where we parked. Here's the initial restaurants. Then we came in up here at the entrance. We went up these stairs, went through the dome, went all up there, saw the beavers, and now we're in this open area. So it looks like once we check this stuff out, they kind of have a route. You go all the way around to catch all the animals so you don't actually miss anything. That's quite clever of them. They even have hippos. Since the Insectarium is a dead end, let's go ahead and check that out. You're not an insect. What are you doing up here? Starting to feel raindrops as we enter the insect house. This is amazing. The color of these butterfly wings. Wow. I don't even know if it's showing up great on camera, but this looks incredible in person. You've got like a color spectrum of beetles, and then you start getting into the crazy stuff. That is a huge golden beetle. That one's pretty wild. No thank you. If you find yourself bored, you can sit here and learn more about insects. All makes sense now. That's the way into the insect house. He's probably here to make sure no bugs escape. He'll take care of it, right, buddy? This back area here is actually a restaurant. We'll take a look at the menu in a moment. And that greenhouse looking thing is actually additional seating. Looks like a bunch of curry. Curry does sound pretty good right now. Inside the other greenhouse, you can see they have like a little history here of the park celebrating the 40 years. And just chairs. Maybe they do other things in here throughout the year. Moving along, there's a bridge over here that can take you to one random little table you could sit at. If you want your own space, I guess. This is nice. Instead of pellets, the goats actually get some veggies for 200 yen. You can see how hungry he is. Plenty of goats. Continuing along the mountain route. I feel like a lot of this place is just going uphill. This bird's over here has an interesting way to feed it though. You've got tubes, and the food drops into the trough. You can actually interact with these animals as well. Back over on that side. And that is a bunch of monkeys. Why they look so sad though? And yet even more animals. The face looks so funny. We'll continue on to this weird looking cave thing back there. I like that in the cave there's animal cave paintings. We were just over out here on this porch, went around. Oh wow, look, there's 2 in the water. Not sure how to pronounce their name. Capybara? Capybara? Is that it? This big guy just casually walking around. Like it's no big deal. They even have their own bath. They're definitely enjoying that. Hey, buddy. Oh, I'm trying to pet it. Hi, friend. Look at the feet. That's interesting. They look like big beavers. Pay 100 yen to feed them, so I'm definitely going to do that. Here, Chunky. Want to eat? Over here with Chunky Butt. He's really enjoying this thing. Yeah, yummy, right? Probably tastes pretty good, I imagine. It's just really cool that for only 100 yen, which is essentially $1, you can feed these animals. You got one more. You got one more. Get the last one. Hey, wait. You forgot one. You've got this southern Cody? Not too sure. But looking around, I didn't see any of them. However, you look at this. There they are. Look at this one's coming down right now. Look at the nose on that guy. And the tree's full of them. They even have a little stand there. And of course, like every other animal here, you can feed them. Now that I think about it, it seems like every animal can be fed that I've seen so far. There's a biopark informational hall here and a sign for a fennec fox. Those things are so cute. I would imagine it'd be in here, and there he is, sleeping. Doesn't look like you could feed him though. Here's an otter exhibit. I'm not seeing an otter anywhere. What does seem kind of interesting is there's this little underwater bit, but they have a clear section there, so if the otter's in the water, you can still see it. Continuing on up, and there are a ton of cactus all of a sudden. Striped skunk. And there's actually one down here as well. Now the route continues back downhill this way, so you can't go to the very top. Looks like there's some kind of structure, but look at this. There's a rail and this cart looking thing. I guess it's to get things up and down. I'm counting 2 tapirs over here. One sitting down and the other over here eating some of that wood. There's an alpaca in the back. This one goat just staring at me for some reason. Speaking of goats, there's a whole bunch more over here, along with another food stand. That's awesome that you can get these little vegetables. Heck, I might get some and eat them myself. Fresh flowers with a little bunny. There are a ton of raccoon here, and the way you feed them is there's a little crack here through the glass. They must not know I don't have food right now, though. Here you can see a side view of the feeding area. They know that's where the food comes in. This guy is, look, there's no one even there. He's super excited. Seems a little unclear. There's like this row here, and there's animals inside. I just don't know if you can go in. Like there's a door here. You'll see giant tortoise. There's a piggy back there. That's right. And he's oinking. Little area here for the turtles. Haven't seen any yet. The rain is starting to come down though. There's a random little outcropping with some seating. And quite the drop actually. Continuing down the path. It's actually really nice out walking through here with a light rain drizzle. It's just such a perfect day for it. This is kind of funny as you continue along. There's a rest area, but there's one of the animal exhibit signs for Hito, human. We got 2 porcupine. This one's actively having a go at the wood. To the left, you can see zebra down here. We'll get a little closer in a moment. Oh, and ostrich. To the right, giraffes. And they're coming out, actually. Hello. Wow, they actually can get really close to you. Oh my goodness. Hello, Mr. Giraffe. I don't want to pet it, though. I don't know if you're allowed to. Ostrich and zebra in the same exhibit. Kind of surprising. I thought ostrich would be too mean to share. To the left down there, I see some kangaroo, which you can go in and interact with, just like many of the animals here. Here's a map. Another restaurant, which actually is tempting me. I think we'll check the Squirrel Monkey Woods, though. Quick look at the menu. I feel like I will get a hot dog, because this is just so funny. Do you like hot dog? Yes. Grabbed a hot dog real quick. Looks pretty simple, but let's try it out. It's a really interesting bun, and it looks like it has cabbage or something. Let's give it a go. It's not a beef hot dog, maybe chicken or something. It has a good snap to it, and it's pretty good. All right, we just entered the woods of Squirrel Monkey. And you'll see they're all around here. You can interact with them. You can feed them with a dispenser back there. I haven't seen any up close yet though. I see a monkey crawling, kids are afraid. He's scratching his leg. You want to be my pet? What about these guys? They're all staying in the little warm heat lamp. Hi, friend. Hi. They're so tiny. Oh, he's crawling on me. You want to crawl up me? Nah, he changed his mind. A whole little bundle of monkeys, all under the heat lamp. It's just so cool. You can come right up to them and pet them and play with them. You want to do it? You want to climb? Still in the monkey area, there's a random peacock just walking by over here. Got a bunch of wet sheep here. And across from that, Capybara. Walking in the area with the kangaroo. There's so many of them. Look at the baby, little Joey. Hi. Hi, little Joey. Wow. I'm gonna stay out in the rain back here with you. It's funny, they're all staying under this shed here to keep dry. That's just crazy to me. I was in that kangaroo exhibit area for a while and there's nobody else. No trainer, no nothing. You can just hang out with kangaroos and pet them or feed them or whatever. Really awesome. I've been going on this downward trek for quite some time. Probably leading back somewhat towards the area where we started. Here's the hippo area. You can see one there, just kind of hanging out. Probably jealous because this one is getting a bath. I only have 500 yen coins on me at the moment. This only takes 100, which is too bad because you can basically put your coins in and get lettuce out of this locker to feed to the hippos. And from the forest, we enter this concrete-like structure going into the side of the mountain. Wonder what's inside. It all makes sense now. We're underneath the dome we were in earlier. These are the same little fellas we saw, but they were up there when we went by. So now we're underneath the dome. Looks like there's some prairie dogs. Maybe. I see food. No, oh, there's one. Looks like he just woke up. And just like that, it feels great again. The weather is awesome in this biodome. That's where we were earlier, where the bats were, and looking down. Now, we're in the first floor section. There's a little box here with some turtles. You can get a pretty good idea the size of this dome from here. We have done it. We've come full circle. That is where we came up the stairs initially. As I was coming back down the stairs, I see you can feed these monkeys out on the island too. But how do you get the food to them? They have a slingshot. How cool is that? You literally just slingshot your food out there to the monkey. I wish I still had like 100 yen coins on me. Before we head out, we'll check out the store. You can see these cute little guys, Biopark written on them, and plenty of 40th anniversary merchandise. Like you can get a llama something, little bag, bean bag. And of course, being Nagasaki, you're gonna have castella cakes. They even have the Kujukushima senpai cookies. Even the biopark specifically has their own desserts, which is really cool. Like these cookies here, you've got these snacks, but these sound interesting to me. Milk pie. You can see in the demo box up here, it looks like a flaky kind of cookie. I might actually get that. That sounds interesting. As you go to exit, we passed all those initial restaurants, but there's a separate restaurant, Kitchen Nina, at the very, very end before you leave the park. And it looks like a restaurant over there and like a mini arcade. That's cool. I didn't know Japan did Dippin' Dots, but there you go. I want to sit and frog. Till next time, Mr. Llama. Alright, that is going to do it from the Nagasaki Biopark. Completely surprised by this place. It was much bigger than I thought it would be. Super nice day, even with the rain. Kind of added to the rainforest effect that I guess they were going for. You had so many animals that you could interact with. It was crazy. For no additional charge. Any animal cage we went into, you don't have to pay. You could, however, pay a little extra to feed them, but that's even then like 100, 200 yen. Pretty good deal overall. A lot of restaurant options, and they have quite a few stores. I definitely got some of those cookie pie things. Excited to try those out. But highly recommend this place, and it's a great value if you want to interact with some animals. So that is going to do it. Thank you all for watching. The caravan is moving on.